Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach Mean and I'm on the scene with the gangsta lean. Happy, what's today? What's today? Monday? Shit. Happy Monday. Ooh, Lord. We need to eat glasses. Hold on. But that's kind of what I'm gonna be talking about in this live today, boo. Hey, as you enter, guys, please make sure to double tap the screen like the live. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it and greatly will very much so appreciate it. Hey! Hi, Jermaine! Jermaine! Hey, Jermaine! What did you tell me? What I told you? What you mean? How you doing? Happy Monday. I'm feeling uh I'm feeling all right today. I get to work from home today and tomorrow, so that's nice. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving on Thursday. I'm a little like, you know, I am loving on you. Oh, thank you, Jermaine. Happy Monday, getting ready for the holiday. Yes, trying to get ready for this Thanksgiving. So yesterday, me and BFF went out and we got all the stuff we're gonna need to make what we gotta make for our contribution to the Thanksgiving dinner, So we did that yesterday. So I feel good. I feel ahead of the game because we got everything we need. I'm gonna start prepping the food. I'm only making 2 dishes, and it's nothing too crazy. It's I'm talking about it in my vlog, so I'm not gonna. I think I mentioned it here on one of these lives before. Hey Jay, happy Monday, Jay. What's up? So I talked about that before a little bit, but if you missed it, then just wait for the vlog. Though I'm a little vlog is coming up, y'all. I want to show y'all like a little of the clips, some of the clips from Hello, your local anime artist. How you do? How you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. As you enter, please make sure you double tap the screen. I really appreciate you for stopping through, coming through, and the way that content creators get like credit is when people double tap the screen. So make sure you like the live, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. And I like to keep the lights on in my J voice on my channel. So meaning I go live often, and I also do live workouts every day. Not every day. I do it Monday through Thursday here on my channel, and also I do vlogs. So right now I'm in my off season for vlogging, meaning I'm vlogging, but not really. Like I'm not picking up the camera every single day. Um, but that's how I stay consistent. Like sometimes I'll fall back a little bit from vlogging so I don't burn myself out. But then I'll pick it back up, and I'll do a whole streak of vlogs every day. You know what I mean? So that's coming back up. Like I'm gonna get back on that bag because I have a challenge coming up. So let me mention that real quick and then I'll get into what I want to talk about today. Um, so after Thanksgiving, after we stuff ourselves full of turkey and pie and rice and goat meat and fish and whatever else you're gonna eat, all them sweets and candy and mac and cheese and all of that, candy yams, right? Thank you, Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey, how are you? Welcome to the live. We about to do a challenge, y'all. We about to get our lives together, and it's gonna run from Thanksgiving to Christmas. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So you might be asking, what's the challenge going to be about? It's just about getting back on our healthy journey and working out. You know how I do. We're going to be eating good and we're going to be working out. But we're all going to hold each other accountable. And this is going to be my first challenge that I do on my members side of things. So if you want like to join the challenge, then you got to be a member to really, really join and to get all of the tea. Um, because we're gonna get into some things and we're gonna get our lives together. So what I'm even thinking about is extending it to the end of the year. Um, but that's something that I'll talk about with anyone that joins the challenge. And if you do join the challenge and you are on the member side of things, you're gonna get some of those bonus workouts. You're gonna get those bonus lives because I'll be going live only for members during the challenge. Um, to talk about the challenge, talk about what we doing, how we feeling, da 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 da, and that'll be on the member side of things. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my best. I could do it to doc, but I'm trying to figure out how. But I want to do like, hey T, what up, twin? I want to do um, a vlog of the entire challenge, not just like daily catch ups kind of thing. But I'm trying to think how I can store the footage. I guess what I could do, I'll figure it out. Y'all don't need to worry. That ain't your concern. But we got a challenge coming up, yeah. So eat till your heart's content on Thanksgiving. Because after Thanksgiving, honey, we're gonna pull back. We triplets. Coach, ask your mom. You stupid. Yo. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I have not been eating. I ain't been eating good. I've been just eating what the hell I want to eat, child. Um, no, it's gonna run to Christmas. But what I'm thinking about, and I'm gonna talk about this with people that decide to join the challenge, is do we want to run it all the way to the end of the year? Because that way we enter into 2026 on our Zoom already. We don't got to do nobody's resolution. I'm gonna get in the gym. Because you already doing it, boo. So I might do that. or no, we might do that. We might add it. We might take a pause for Christmas Day. Because I ain't gonna do that to y'all. I ain't gonna make you eat leaves and berries on Christmas. If you wanna eat whatever you want, you can have a pause on Christmas Day. Then we'll jump right back on it. Maybe we'll do something like that. Ha! T said, I just want my weight to disappear while I'm sleeping. Me too. It ain't gonna happen though. Because I was just thinking this. I was like, why can't but shit, look, they even getting on Beyonce right now. And I'm like, Beyonce looked damn good in that outfit, if you ask me. Did y'all see her? Beyonce just went to the Grand Prix and they were talking crap. Look, this one, she already copping, please. Look at T, y'all. Look at T. T talking about it's 2 to 3 days. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Look, no, because it's a challenge. So because it's a challenge, you gotta challenge yourself. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all the picture. And this, it really speaks to not giving a F what people gotta say. Because what? First of all, Beyonce is 40 plus. Let me show y'all. Beyonce is 40 plus. Beyonce is not touring right now, and I'm pretty sure she's eating everything she was dreaming about eating when she couldn't eat nothing during that tour because she had to fit in them costumes. Child, let's see, Beyonce Grand Prix. Y'all gonna gag when you see this because she looks so thick. She looked thick and juicy. She got her titties perked. She looked good to me. Like her face looks fuller, yes, but she's 44. Like, oh, I need a full length picture, man. Come on, they're showing me like I think she looked good. Okay, this is one. It's not a really good picture, but can I make it bigger? All right, let's make it the biggest. Can we do that? I'm trying to show it to y'all in the bigger. Here we go. Ooh, oh, Beyonce. Oh, they like, oh, Beyonce aging. Okay, so that's one picture. Doesn't she look hot? They're like, oh, she's aging. We all aging. We are nut. This world has gotten nuts. But that's not the outfit I'm talking about. She had another outfit. I don't know how to pull that one up. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. They like, she fat. What? You see how body shaming is a thing? Body shaming will have you thinking that you need to not eat anything. I'm like, okay, I get what they're saying. Like she looks older. Yes, she's 44 years old. Okay. So Beyonce does not look like 20-year-old Beyonce because she's 44. Mm-hmm. That's one. Two, this lady then had 3 kids and she tours like a mother effer. She works really hard. Right, exactly, T. But they twice her size. Exactly. She works like crazy. This lady deserves to have a few months where she eats and doesn't think about it, where she drinks her wine and eats her bread and has so much fun. She is entitled to that. She'll get it. Like if she want to trim down a little, she can. She will. Because when you're touring, I would imagine she wants to lose a couple pounds just because it'll be more grueling for her to carry that weight and dance and da 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 da. Hi, Kylie. Thank you. Hi, Kylie and Riley. Are you guys related? Thank you, guys. Wait, I saw somebody said something. No, they didn't. But people be hating. I saw Kelly brought out Patty during her performance. Yes, and I was mad because I missed that because that was at the Prudential Center. I went to the one. Oh, thank you, SRT boy. Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for the flower. Oh, and you blessing me. You gave me 7. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, they not. Yeah, it was at the Prudential Center, and what really made me sad about that was like after we went to the Barclays, me and my sister went to the Barclays. After we went there, we were like, I said to her, I was like, Dad, I wonder if they still got tickets for the Prudential because the concert was that good that I would have went to see it again. But the tickets were like the only tickets that were left were like very much so nosebleeds, and I am not. I don't want to sit all the way in the Raptors. I don't want to. So we didn't go, and then Patti LaBelle was there, child, and Beyonce. But Beyonce didn't come on stage, but Beyonce was there too. Yes, T says we can't entertain these people. If she got on stage today, she would outperform all of them. That's hating. Yes, but I think just for her own like comfort, uh, going on tour at a smaller size like just helps her to last longer. But Beyonce could outperform anyone, anywhere, anytime. She is a goat on stage. You understand? Riley says it's my birthday. Happy birthday! Oh, you want me to sing? Hi, Tiana. Thank you so much for the gifts. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Is that good? Happy birthday, Mayway. What's up, going on? Hi, Tiana. How you doing? Thank you so much. Somebody talking about Beyonce. Yo. Like, leave her alone. And for anybody that's young, these youngins that don't understand, man, like when you hit your 40s. Hi, Harold. Welcome to the live. Oh, Tiana, I like you, girl. You just blessing me. What's that? Ice cream? Thank you. Anya, hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, Faith? My girl, Faith. Faith, did you hear what they're saying about our Beyonce? They talking about Beyonce, talking about she's fat. What? I'm like, well, if she's fat, I'm well just this is what they call it fat, y'all. Elevated! Tiana, thank you. This is fat? You're a nasophiliac. What is that? Elevated. What up? They do that to me too, Faith. Like, if one of my lives messes up and I start a new live, it'll still play. One of the other lives still plays, and I don't get that. Exactly, Faith. That's exactly what's happening. Beyonce's probably, they're all over the place. They've been going all over. They've been in concerts. Beyonce is having she's living her best life. She is eating, she's drinking the wines, the finest of wines, a little cognac, maybe even a little cigar. She toured her behind off, and she is in her off season. We all need that. We all need an off season. I'm in my off season. I'm about to turn it back on, but I'm in my off season right now. But when I turn it back on, it's on. And we need that. We need downtime. Or else you're going to go crazy. You'll go crazy. And leave her alone. She looks gorgeous. Like, what is wrong with this? Like, what is the matter? And then they were talking about poor Rihanna, who just had a daughter. She just had a baby. Elevated, I haven't seen you in a minute. Look at this. Oh, she's so fat. Oh, God. Beyonce, pull away from the table. Like, what? She's thick. She got them things sitting up, chump. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. They are a mess. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I was like, that's ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. Everybody with these extraordinary standards, but meanwhile, they don't even want to be online. Elevator said, Coach, stop lying. I was in your live when you were driving to NY. What you mean? Coach, stop lying. I was in your live when you were driving to NY. What did I say? You mean, true. You was. Elevated the 46. Be acting up. Harold says, a nasophiliac is a person who loves watching beautiful ladies like yourself clear their nostrils. You want me to wait, Harold, were you here before? Because there was somebody else that was like, please stick out your belly and pretend you're pregnant and flare your nostrils. D1 said, yo, could I get some advice? Hey, D1, hi, welcome to the live. Thank you for being here. Sure. What would you like advice on? Let Auntie give you some advice. What you need some advice on? Tell me. But I think Harold's been here before, but he had a different name. Because the other person kept wanting me to pretend I was pregnant. And I was like, huh? So you like my big nostrils? Does that turn you on, Harold? Does my nose turn you on? Look, let me see if I can flare it for you. I don't take myself seriously. Okay? Only if I need to. I don't know. It feels like my glasses are cloudy on screen. Does it look cloudy to y'all, or is it just the overall aesthetic? Yo, what up, Epi? D1, you're not gonna give your advice? I mean, ask a question. What's up, Q Dukes? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Can you please double tap the screen for me? Oh, Cash Reading is in the building. How you doing? D1, the language in what you said, I'm gonna read it, but I'm going to translate it a little bit, okay? So D1 says, so I'm black as heck, and my girl is white, and she drove me to the barber, and N-words started flaming her. What should I do? Okay. Why you first of all, hi, D1, black as hell. I don't know. What should you do? Like about what? About your girlfriend? About the situation? And what were they saying when they were flaming her? I don't like. What were they flaming her about? I need more details. Hi, Tiana. Tiana says, "Open project her." Cass Redden said, "I'm gonna slap common sense back into them." D1. Oh, protect her. Hi. Like I need a little bit more details. You were out of jail. How you know I was in jail? I just got out, clean, fresh out. I just got out. I want to talk about. Okay, wait. So D1 says no. They was like calling her names and saying, because she was white. So what did you do in that situation? If I were in that situation and I was a guy and I went to a barbershop and they were flaming the girl, I would ask them not to do that and to respect my girlfriend, please. Or was it all jokes? Like, do you guys joke? Like, you know what? I need more context because I start thinking too much, and I start thinking like, do you guys always joke like that on each other? And then then that's the way you guys relate to each other, or was this a one-off situation? Oh my, I'm not putting that up. Let's hide that. Harold, watch your language. Cass Reddit. Cass Reading says, I feel like we have come full circle from black people getting hated on white people getting hated. Common people, we can do. Come on, people, we can do better. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I kind of get, to be honest with y'all, I kind of get tired of all of this race stuff. Oh, they was kidding, but she got mad. So you got to let her know, like, if you're going to be with this, is okay. So that's why I needed more context. So this is the thing, D1. Now, out of respect, if she got mad, then they shouldn't do that anymore. But also let her know the culture. That's the thing when you date interracial, blah blah blah. That's the thing when you're in an interracial relationship. We don't think about, like, a lot of people say, oh, love is blind and you can love anyone of any color. Yes, but when it comes to getting into a relationship, stuff like culture and social norms come into play. So that's the reason why I asked, is that something that y'all always do? Because I know you said barbershop. So when I think of barbershop, I think of black males. I'm assuming you go to a black barber and y'all be getting on each other. Y'all say crazy stuff. You talk about women. You talk freely in the barbershop. So maybe next time don't bring her ass to the barber with you. Why ain't you driving? Do you have a car? Get you a car and drive your own self to the barbershop. It's not really a place for ladies. So her going there, she has to understand the culture of the barbershop and not get mad at you because they were saying what they were saying. You understand? So that's that on that. My advice in that situation is get you a car so you can drive yourself to the barbershop and not have to take her. What's up, Professor Ed? BD in the building. Cass Rena says we are on the same boat together. Exactly. Like, we are on the same boat together. There is no, like, it's kind of tiring. And to be honest with you, black, white, the real issue in this country anyway is not race, it's poverty. And poverty comes for anybody. It don't just come for black people. Wait, D1, you live in Brooklyn, so you can take the train. You got look. Don't take your girlfriend to the barbershop. That's my opinion. Now I'm serious too. I'm so serious. Your girlfriend should not be going to the barbershop because the barbers ain't gonna have no filter, and you know this. Y'all know how y'all talk in the barbershop. You be saying all kinds of stuff, talking about all kind of punani and this and that and this. So a girl going there, she's gonna get her feelings hurt, especially if she's not accustomed to how guys give it up. Hi, James. Cash Reading says, I don't really see racism firsthand because Wyoming isn't ethnic, doesn't have, I think you meant ethnically, ethnic. It's not diverse. Let's just say that. um, yeah, I don't know too many black people that be in Wyoming. But the thing is, Cash Reading, or Cash, I'm gonna call you Cash. The thing is, it's hard to explain racism and like how it presents, like microaggressions and stuff like that, to someone that has never ever experienced it, because you might think people are over exaggerating. It's not an over exaggeration. There is racism in this country, for sure. There are groups that are marginalized, for sure, but um, I'm just so tired of the fact that we're still talking about this. Like, I want us to move past it as a nation, but unfortunately, I think the issue is this country was founded on racism, right? This country, in the damn Constitution, they defined black people as 1/3 of a person in the grand Constitution. When this country became freed in 1776, they had people living on the land that were not free, i.e., black people. Then, once they freed the black people, they said, okay, go on. Just go. Go where? Go where exactly, and with what money? Because they had none. They had no money. So where were they going? You understand? And then the country turned on them and continued to create laws to diminish them. So racism is embedded into this country. So I understand why we still talk about it, but it just, it's like, don't you just wish we could not? Hi, Zoe. D1 said, I didn't even know people live over there. Oh, they live there. You got to travel, D1. Oh, they live there. I wouldn't go to Wyoming, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how we are received and said Wyoming. I keep saying Wyoming. I mean Wyoming. What up, Zoe? Cass says, I've been in Denver, Colorado. I've seen it there. It's chaos. It is on both sides, definitely. Cash says the country was founded on racism. It did not change. It did not. But you wouldn't really understand that because, like you said, you live in Wyoming. You don't really have to deal with or see it unless it's like on television or on social media. And I can see how someone that goes outside and doesn't see racism would think that the country has changed. Now, some people, like, I think because black people have more rights now, right? And you see more black people, affluent black people, we're all under the assumption that racism has gone away, but it hasn't. It's just hidden. But not recently, but yeah. We went through a civil war, then 2 world wars, and we still aren't united. Now that I agree with for sure. Your grandma, how old are you, D1? How was your grandmother a slave? How old are you? How old are you, D1? Cass Reading says the Jim Crow laws are over. Yes, they're over, but are they over? Do you know about redlining, Cash Reading? Cash, do you know about redlining? Yeah, if your grandmother was a slave, you got to be up there in age because Harold. Oh God, Harold over there going crazy over my nose. Look, hey Harold. D1 says, "Cause my mom is old as hell." D don't say he old. Okay, so Cash, I want you to do some research on red lining. Do some research on redlining, and that is something that still occurs in 2025. Okay, so Jim Crow laws may or may not be done. Okay, right. So okay, yes, Cash. Okay, we're gonna have to leave this alone because I don't think this is like going to go anywhere. Just because, let me just say this, Cash. If just because you haven't heard about it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I am a black woman, and I'm telling you it exists. Period. Okay. I went to college. I went to a predominantly white college um, between 1997, the year you saying that you didn't hear about racism, to 2001. Okay. My senior year, I was in a building, not even a building. It was like a condo kind of styled dorm. So there were two apartments on each floor. My apartment with my roommates, and then the RN was across the hall. And then you go upstairs, and there were two additional apartments upstairs. So in the entire building, there were four apartments. My roommates and I would often sit outside of the apartment, like just watching people walk by, talking stuff, whatever, like joking around. So it wasn't like everybody in the building didn't know who we were. The last week of school, okay, the apartment upstairs was leaking from their bathroom down to mine. I went upstairs. This is in 2001. I went upstairs to their apartment, knocked on the door to tell them that their bathroom was leaking. They came to the door, came to the peephole. It did not open the door and said, "There's a black girl at the door." I heard them clear as a bell with my own ears. In 2001, they wouldn't open the door for me, their neighbor, because there's a black girl at the door. Okay? Racism very much so exists in 2025. D1 says, right, Cash, you know what it is? I think Cash is, he lives in Wyoming. And maybe in Wyoming it's a very sheltered existence, which is cool. Shit, I wish I lived in a sheltered existence. But the reality is, racism is very alive and well. When I started one of my jobs, I won't say which one, but when I started one of my jobs, I had my first one-on-one with my supervisor. Okay, this is recent, more recent, like within the last 10 years. Okay, and during that one-on-one, my supervisor starts talking about her childhood growing up on welfare. She's a white woman, and she started talking about her experience growing up on welfare in a way to relate to me. And no offense to any family, any people on my life that may have grown up on welfare or getting food stamps, but that wasn't my experience. But she assumed that that would be a way to relate to me because of the color of my skin, because I'm black, and black people live in poverty. This a lot of people that come on my lives. What do they say? You're a welfare queen. How's your EBT? All of that. That's racism, right? Hi, Derek. What's up? Yes, it was terrible. Hi, you love. You love Eva. Hey, Eva. How you doing? She said a few years ago we got pulled over for turning into our housing addition. The police officer says he's never seen our car. No real reason to pull us over because you didn't belong there with your black ass. That's what they're telling you. And I spoke about a situation I had recently when I think I was when I was going to New York. I think when I did that live the other day. I talked about that. But stuff like I'm breaking up. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Let me see. Let me pull up my thing because y'all not answering me fast enough. Okay, you can because Zoe said I'm breaking up, and I'm like, oh no, 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 not today. It's it's real out here, y'all. Like it's real out here. We experience microaggressions all the time. There's countless times that I've gone to stores and been told that they don't have layaway or been just followed or kind of watched or whatever because you're walking into a certain type of store and you shouldn't be. Oh no, there's a little popping static noise. Hold on, let me. I don't know what to do. Okay, let me see if I restart it, if that works. Hopefully it lets me come back. Please hold. Is it better? Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know what else to do. They're saying it's a little grainy. Is your phone next to another electronic? My iPad, my laptop. It's not better. What do I do? Should I get on my iPad? I sound like Megatron. What? I I always have the laptop up. Let me move it. Oh Lord. What is the problem? I'm looking at my connection. There's no connection problem. Nothing. Hi, Aiden. I don't know what else to do, y'all. I restarted it. I don't want to end the live because we're not doing that. It's still some distortion. I don't like the distortion. You know why? Because it affects your replay value because people are not going to want to watch. Like live, you'll deal with it if we're having a good conversation. Your live is clear for me. Oh, it's clear for you. But several people are saying that they're getting distortion. My day's going well, Aiden, except for the live. The live feed is acting silly. Oh, I'm gonna put on my AirPods and see if I hear differently. Okay, let me know because it better not act up like this later on tonight when I'm doing my class. I ain't got time for the foolishness. Oh, you always get distortion from me or just in general? It's making me want to get my iPad and try it on there and see if that's more clear. Y'all want to hold on? Hi, Bettina. Hold on, y'all. We're not doing this. Hold on. Hopefully it works and lets me go live on my. It should, right? We're gonna try today. Hold on, I'll be right back. Y'all want to hear some music? I can't even play the damn song because it's on here. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Just give me. My lives are always this. What? What the? devil won't win today. Oh no, he won't. They said you distorted. This is the first time sound is distorted for me. You're not always distorted. Oh, don't be playing around, Zoe. Cause man, I'm over here tripping. I'm about to try something. Okay. But I don't know why. Let me see something. One more thing. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. It's all good now? I didn't end it, guys. I'm over here fighting for my life. Is it better now? Lord have his mercy. Yes, I reset the stream. Lord. Why they always play a hate on me? I don't know. I didn't even get to talk about my topic yet, child, and it's 2:19. I did move the laptop is gone. I don't think it's the laptop. I don't think so. 'Cause every single time I go live, I have the laptop. All right, T. I don't think it's that. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's the laptop because I always have it there. I really don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's YouTube acting up. That happens sometimes. Hi. Ooh. Oh Lord, that's the same picture. Hi, February. How you doing? February gonna tell us. Good afternoon. How are you? February gonna tell us something in a minute. I can't believe it's still acting up, even though I switched. I switched my Wi-Fi connection. I'm good. How are you? I'm asking you. How are you doing? My Wi-Fi. I mean, my live is acting up, but other than that, I'm doing good. The sound just has a little static. Okay, I don't know what. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I really don't know what. I haven't done anything different than I usually do. I think it's just for whatever reason the connection is that, and I don't really want to spend all the time talking about the connection. If you like it, guys, if you need to leave because it's too much, then do that. I just want to finish up the live and be able to talk a little. Okay, I want to be able to talk. I want to be able to talk a little bit about the topic I wanted to talk about. She's going to buy her potato maybe for Thanksgiving, right? You're buying potatoes for Thanksgiving. Is that it? What the heck are potatoes? But some people do. Like, have you ever watched and looked at other people's carts at the supermarket? Some people do buy like the most random stuff. What did you say? What did who say? Anyway, so the topic today, guys, is really, really cute. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you can hear me. I know. I know. It just annoys me that it be acting up like that. So you know how like people always scream relationship goals, and they be like, I want a love like Jay-Z and Beyonce, or I want a relationship just like insert your favorite celebrity, right? Why do we do that? You don't know them people. You don't know them people. And anybody that's been married for a long time knows good and well that relationships are hard work, right? Relationships are hard work. So just because you see two people smiling on the red carpet and smiling on their social media, don't mean that 2 seconds before that smiling as post they put up, they wasn't going at it. They wasn't fighting like cats and dogs. We don't know that. Because the reason why I'm even talking about this is because I've been watching some of the commentary on. You might not. I don't know if you guys know who they are. You might not. These two celebrities that recently have broken up, Candy Burris and Todd Tucker. They were on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy used to be a member of the group. Well, she is a member of the group Escape, and they've been married for 11 years. And a lot of the commentary people are like really shocked that they broke up, and they're like they were my relationship goals. And I'm like, if they were your relationship goals, you weren't paying attention, because they're Haida and Zoe. Who's that? Oh, that's who your relationship goal, right? You and your wife, exactly. Cass Reading says your stream is good now. How have you been? I'm good. Social media is made to like flex a fake life on people and make people angry and then happy, and then a ad shows up. Yeah, it's. But the thing is, when it comes to relationships, I really want to like. I feel like the one of the reasons why in this day and age relationships it's like you remember how it used to be like 50% divorce rate? It's now like 78%. And I think a lot of that comes from idolizing celebrities and wanting your relationship to look like their Instagram posts. Every day of your marriage is not going to be an Instagram post. It's not, because that's not real life. That is not real life. Every day isn't going to be ultra romance with roses on the floor and petals on the bed. That's not going to be an everyday occurrence. It's just not. I remember a long time ago, I had a friend that was dating this guy, and she would wake up at the crack of dawn to make his breakfast before he went to work. And it was wearing her out, because she was waking up to make him breakfast, then going back to sleep for another hour, getting up and going to work, then complaining about being tired all the time. So I mentioned to her that, listen, you're not going to be able to keep that level up for the entire relationship. So instead of trying to like win him over with this grandiose behavior, just be yourself, because yourself is going to come out eventually. You're not going to be able to keep that up. And then he's going to be like, I remember when we first got together and you used to make me breakfast in bed every day. Trying to live up to this social media driven expectation. It's just not going to work. Hey, Spark, how are you? Hi, Robbie. Robbie keeps typing that they sent 100, but I don't see the 100 sent. I don't know what that means. Why are you doing that, Robbie? You're about to get timed out, Robbie. Keep it up. Yeah, yeah. Tell him, elevator. He got one more again. Then he gonna get. Okay, bye, Robbie. I ain't got time for that. Bye, Robbie. Robbie, he likes to go around. He must like to go around to different people's lives and mess around. But you got the wrong one on the right day. Okay, or the right one on the wrong day, whichever way you look at it. But that I think that those like putting those expectations and having this fantasy of what a relationship should be is one of the main reasons why people aren't together anymore. And then the other thing that I'm hearing a lot, and I just like to listen to different people's perspectives, and a lot of black women, I'm beginning to get concerned, and I feel sorry for a lot of you men out here looking for a wife. Lord help you, because a lot of the women are saying that they only putting the blame on Todd and saying he was an opportunist. He just was with Candy for her money, and making it seem as though Candy was this perfect innocent person because she's an earner, because she makes money, because she is booked and busy, as they put it, which is great. Oh yes, Quantum. Hey Quantum, how are you? Yes, we're working out at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if we continue to not take accountability for your part that you play in a relationship, the numbers of Black single motherhood is going to rise more. Did you know that there's a statistic that states that I can't remember the exact percentage of Black women will never ever be proposed to in their life, like ever. What? And will never get married, but we'll have children, but we'll never get married. And I know some people will say, "I ain't trying to be married," and that's the friggin' problem. I don't need no man. I don't know where that came from, because you do need a man. You need a man because a man is a part of the household. It isn't natural for us to be single mothers. And I'm not blaming single mothers for being a single mom, because sometimes it happens that way and you just decide to keep your child, right? But it shouldn't be the norm. It shouldn't be normalized for people to be baby mamas instead of wives. We shouldn't be our first event, our first like major event that you have where you get a gown and all of that shouldn't be a baby shower. It should be a wedding. And more we're seeing these grandiose baby showers because there'll never be a wedding. And not to say that validates you as a woman, that you if you become a wife, but if you're going to be having children and raising a family, I think we should be raising a family as a family. Everything bad is gonna rise. I have a feeling. Derek says black women. I'm talking to black women. I'm not saying only black women. I'm not saying that. But what I'm talking from the space of watching some content creators speaking about the wedding. I mean, speaking about Candy and Todd's divorce and blaming it on the fact that he was an opportunist, but not so much talking about the fact that he was emasculated the entire relationship from the beginning of the relationship. Her mom was all up and through their relationship and had a strong opinion, stating that he wasn't good enough for her daughter, and said this to his face, and told him that he's an opportunist to his face. Talked about this man's mother, all of that, like really emasculated this man on television. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. Wait, LOL, dang, these are some rough statistics. It's rough. And I think the reason for that is like, well, I think some of it is by design. And I think a lot of it was a trauma response because, like, in the 70s and 80s, the Black family kind of got dismantled, right? So as a result, if you were a child in the 90s or in the 2000s and you saw your mom struggling, or she was with a man that was like, that had been beaten down by the system and was just emotionally and physically abusive, when you grow up, you're going to vow that you never end up in a situation like that, right? So how do you combat that? You go to school, you get degreed up, and you start screaming, I don't need no man. I can take care of myself. All the ladies is independent, all them songs, all of that. So now you're so independent that you don't you can't have a man. Like, you cannot submit to a man. But the reason why I'm even mentioning this or talking about it is because the most independent woman that you'll meet, deep down inside, she still would like to be in a relationship, whether she's admitting it or not. And the way that you can tell is when a woman that hasn't been with someone for a long time finally meets a man that kind of wants to pay her attention, she sucks on like this. Somebody that doesn't want to be in a relationship and is happy being single isn't going to just latch on to the first man that pays her some real attention, if that makes sense. And I see that a lot. A lot of women that say that, like, I don't need no man, I don't need no man. The first nooker that give her a little good and decides to be there in the morning for breakfast, next thing you know, she's posting his toe, his shoulder, his jaw. So I'm like, if we can stop pretending that we don't need a man, or we don't desire to have someone that loves us and has our back, and be willing to be soft and pink, that'd be nice. Elga, you've been here before. Wait, I think I said your name wrong the last time. L Games, I think that's it. You asked me that before. Faith said Mama Joyce is somewhere rejoicing. Oh, what? Oh, so Mama Joyce is Candy Burris's mother. I know for some of you guys, you like, who the hell is she talking about? I know. But I think that's what I think about this relationship. I feel like sometimes, like, as women, we have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions, our behavior. How are you making your man feel? Like, we often care about our feelings and our thought process and how we feel, but men have feelings too. Men have needs too, and not just sexual needs. I'm speaking about like every need. They have needs too. And if their needs aren't being met, men need to feel like men, right? Men need to feel like men. They need to feel needed. They need to feel desired too. And if you are constantly beating him up, and then your mom is coming to finish the job, over time he's not going to be able to take it anymore. And then you'll start to see him act out because he might not know how to verbalize how he's feeling. So you'll start to see him wanting to hang out more, going out with his friends more, not wanting to be around your ass, because every time he's around you, you don't make him feel good. And that's a hard pill to swallow as a woman. So we got to check ourselves. Like, and I think like I talk about this a lot, that princess syndrome is a major factor. It's me, my feelings, my wants, my needs, my desires, and not thinking or considering the other person. And I see that behavior a lot in some of the clips that I've seen from Candy. It was a lot of, well, what about me? Well, me. And you're not hearing what your husband, the person that you're supposed to be connected with, is saying. You're not hearing him. You're only hearing what you want to hear. You're only hearing that you can't get. Lala! Hey, girl. Herb. What's up, Herb? Herb said that's all she can get. That's all who can get. Candy? That's all she can get? What you mean? Herb Gillipsy? I'm probably tearing that up. Men can be alone longer than women, happily. Thank you, Samantha. How you doing, Samantha? That's all she can get. That's all Candy? That's all she could get? What you mean? I mean, maybe I missed it. Maybe I said something that sparked that. You mean that's all Candy can get is Todd? I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that. I don't want to demean either one. I'm just kind of speaking about the behavior and what I've seen. Um, and I get it because Candy, like, she's been in show business since she was 14, and she's had success, you know, since she was 14. No, your first lady, you what? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. No, your first lady, you wata. Huh? Just first lady you was talking about. Oh, you talking about Candy? He's speaking like Pootie Tang. Right. Yo, speaking of sidebar, speaking of Pootie Tang, the funniest line in that movie, or the funniest part, like that movie was so ridiculous. But there was one part that had me crying. When I think they were eating dinner and he had the belt. Damn, I can't even remember the scene like that. And they was eating peas or something. And he kept saying something Pootie Tang kept saying, and I was cracking up. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Like, but that movie is ridiculous. It seems like it was an inside joke that they just decided to make into a movie. What a tie, take a tie. Like what? Woo wee. Oh man, I'm gonna go watch that movie just for that one section. It was, I think they were eating dinner and they had peas and the dad got mad or something. I can't remember how it goes now. But that one scene had me rolling, like I was cracking up. I haven't watched Pootie Tang since it came out. So but that one scene cracked me up. The rest of it I was like, where are we going with this? Like what is this? What a tie. Like what? Let me know if I'm muted, guys. I'm so sorry about the quality, but you know, we still rocking, guys. We still rocking. Spark, where you went? Where did D1 go? He left. He probably mad at me because I told him don't bring his girl to the damn barbershop. Can y'all hear me? Because I got a call. Oh, you're doing something for the kids? How many kids you got? I want people to really like if you're in a relationship with someone, the way that you can make it last is when you both respect each other. And when your partner has like an issue, you've got to swallow your pride. Oh, thank you. Nostrils in the building. What's up, GT? How you doing? Thank you. My two girls. Oh, you got two girls too, Derek? Yes, 1 and 4. Wow, you got babies. You got your hands full, huh? You got your hands full. How old are your daughters, Derek? 20 and 4. Oh, that's a little gap there. Ooh, what you was doing, Derek? What you was doing? 20 and 4. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you've got to put pride aside. Be willing to take accountability. I got the same gap, 15 and a newborn. Ooh, you got a newborn, so y'all just fresh out. LOL, you always get me ringing. When you said, when people be like, oh, I got a 20-year-old and a 4-year-old, or like, look, GT talking about, I got a 15-year-old and a newborn. How you doing? Like, what you was up to? Mm-hmm. And that's foe. That mean that's a pandemic, baby. Mm-hmm. Woo! Yes, look, in 2021 and 2024. Ooh, somebody was busy. And we was locked in and y'all was locked in. Oh, God bless. God bless the babies. I know a lot of babies was born during the pandemic. But you know what else happened during the pandemic? A lot of people got divorced. How many? Is that, who's married in here? Anybody married? I'm married. And let me tell you something right now. I will humble myself. I do not want to ever get divorced. I've been divorced already, but that was God helping me. This time, child, I do not want to be divorced. I will humble myself. Sorry, husband. I didn't mean it. Please, please don't leave me. I need you. Like, I need my man. I need my husband in my life. Like, he is my partner, child. If I hurt his feelings, there was a time when I did something. I can't remember what I did. I came on my live and apologized, child. I will not mess it up for pride. Pride. Um, Darius says no single like the last Pringle. I like that. I like when people say single as a dollar bill. It's stupid. You single or you got a little? Do your girlfriends know they single? Huh? Because you know sometimes a guy would be like, I'm single, right? But he got a little girlfriend, or there's somebody in the world that thinks he's single, that thinks that they're in a relationship. Is that the case, or are you really single, 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 single? Spark says, I wish I was married. I feel you on that. I would do that too. Yeah, we ain't playing around. Cash said, I'm also single. You single? Y'all looking like y'all want to stay single, or you trying to settle down, find you a little tenderoni. Stash, mother, cash in the building. Stash, you would have liked what I was talking about, boy. That's your kind of carrying on. I was talking about Candy and Todd, and I was saying how a lot of the people that I've been watching anyway, they're speaking a lot about, they're putting a lot of the blame for their breakup on, you might not know who Candy and Todd is, Stash. I don't know, because y'all know y'all be watching Real Housewives of Atlanta and everything. I knew you was gonna say that, Stash. He said, "What's up, fake Cash?" Cash says nobody wants to date. The battle of the Cashes. They was duking it out the other day too. Oh, pause. That sound mad. Ooh, duking it out. Ooh, pause. Pause. Pause on that. That wasn't really duking. Pause. I don't duke it out. My bad. As I said it, I was like, nah, pause. Yo, pause. But I was talking about how a lot of the people are blaming Todd, saying he was an opportunist. Then I was talking about how relationships, like a lot of times, like women aren't taking accountability for their take or their issue or their problem and the reasons that a relationship dissolves, right? it's normally the men getting blamed. He cheated, he did this. But even in cheating, unless he's just some serial cheater, and there are men like that that just cheat for no goddamn reason. But if he was faithful for most of the relationship and then he had a situation where he got close to somebody else, why? Why did he do that? Why was that happening? What was going on in the relationship that caused him to be outside? How many times did he come home and tell you, I'm not happy? And tell you, listen, I don't like the way you talk to me in front of your friends. I don't like that you tell your friends all our business. I don't like this. I don't like that. And you just like, oh, here we go. Here we go. And not listening. How many times? Huh? Because I see it in some of my close friends or some of my associates. I see it. I see how women speak to their men, especially in public. And if you got a real nigga and you talking crazy to him about him to him in person in public, that's what I mean. In private, it's bad enough. But if you then taking it outside and talking to him crazy in front of your family, friends, in front of his friends, saying crazy things to him about him, not respecting him, it's crazy. Why did she not listen? You can't take my cash. I got it stashed somewhere real safe. That's the truth. Okay? That's the truth. Wait, what happened? What? Hold on. He said he gonna take your cash stash. Yes, and wasn't that traumatic? Listen. I had a situation, and I think I mentioned it before. I don't, I'm not gonna go into too many details, but I saw that I had someone that I know speak to their man in a nuts. It was nuts, a crazy manner, and I could not believe it. And in public, and I'm like, you just can't do that. No, you good, Stash. Hi, ooh, Donovan. You have the same name as my nephew and my brother-in-law, and you calling me sexy? Oh no! Yikes! Don't say that. Say hi, auntie. Come on now. Yee. Yeah, it was because she was a stripper, and other guys knew her. So it was very embarrassing. Oh my god, that's traumatic. Like dealing with that, or dealing with someone that gets like, and they don't. If you tell them something, they they turn into a brat, and they act out, or they start bugging. It's crazy. What? I'm not putting that up. That's gross. That's a pause. I'm not even gonna put that up because that is a huge pause. Talking about N words eating on your eggplant. That's mm-mm. They said you a eater. That's what I heard. And then that makes me say pause. That's OD pause. Like, chill. And I bet you we got another pause worthy. I'm tired of taking care of young Jones. I need an old head on my shoulder. Why you calling me old? No, I'm just kidding. Listen, hi, Donovan. First of all, my love, I'm married. I have a husband. And I wouldn't date no. How old are you? Let's say I was single. How old you is, Donovan? How old are you? I'm gonna school you real quick, then I gotta go. How old you is? Hurry up. No, you young, because you calling you talking about young Jones and old heads. So how old you are? Let me guess. You about 20 something. I'm from Philly. I box. Oh, I'm 27. Okay, so you young, right? So I know how they give it up in Philly. Because they do the same thing in Trenton. There be a lot of these older ladies, like in their 40s, that date the youngins, that like to date down, like date younger in age, and like literally move a dude in that's could be their son. I would never do that. I am a grown woman. Okay, I'm grown, and the reason why I wouldn't do that, even if I was single as a dollar bill, I would not date somebody that's so much younger than me. I just couldn't do it. I feel like I'm a molester or something. It's just not my. It's just not my thing. What? You said my husband don't got babe. Don't make him enter the chat. Yes, he got lots of motion. He's from the Bronx. I've been moved in before. I bet. How old she was, Derek? He said, "F it, be R. Kelly." No. Uh-uh. And to be honest with you, any like when I see an older woman dating a young guy like a 27-year-old, I'm like, there's a control issue there. Like she can't date someone her age because he's not gonna put up with her foolishness. Same thing with when I see an older man dating a little 20-year-old. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, he can't deal with someone his age because they're not gonna put up with their foolishness. Date people your age. It's the best thing. It's better for you. Trust me, I dated someone older than me once, and I married someone older than me once, and that was terrible. Don't do it. It do be that though. I know. I know, Donovan. Mama has lived. But you can get you. But if you want to have a little fun, go ahead. But do not let that chick move you in because she gonna try and take over your life. She gonna try and have you like her grown son. Oh, my hubby is into the chat. Donovan, I think he was playing around, but I called you anyway because he talked on you, talking about you ain't got no motion. And I was like, my man got all the motion. He's from the BX. Spark said, for real, these men don't really be wanting an old head. They be playing. Spark, are you a lady or a gentleman? Spark bracelets. I would think it's a lady, but I don't want to assume. I don't want no old youngin. I don't want to mess with no. Like, what would you do with a little kid? Like, what you gonna do with that? I mean, I know what you're gonna do with that, but what you gonna like? What? Where's the future in that? Like, did you guys see the movie How Stella Got Her Groove Back, and she actually moved that 20-something-year-old from Jamaica to America? And in the movie, everybody lived happily ever after, but in real life, they got married, and then once he got accustomed to America, he came out of the closet and left her for a man. Ooh, Nicholas talking about being from the Bronx is not guaranteed. This corny. You right. We said the same thing at the same time. I was like, there are corny dudes everywhere. You right. Just because you're from Queens, Queens is the best borough. Just because a man is from Queens doesn't mean that he got the motion. Who is the little nigga? He's not. He stopped, babe. When I called you, that's when he was like, "Oh, your man ain't got no emotion." That's Donovan. Look, he said, "Me, big bro." Yeah, I gotta leave soon. Damn, y'all. I gotta leave in 3 minutes. I gotta meet him. Yo, y'all is yo. I love the fact. I gotta say this. I love the fact that I be having a lot of men in my chat, and we just be vibing and talking. I really love that. Appreciate y'all. He said, not big bro, but he is. My man is grown, and Donovan's 27, so he know what he doing. He gonna call him Unc. My baby said, I can't speak for all BX people, but I'm one of the littest dudes in the X. Check my car facts. This is why the Statue of Liberty is moving to Florida. What? The Statue of Liberty is moving to Florida. Yeah, he messing with you, babe. But my man, he cool. Like he know how to go back and forth and whatever y'all guys be doing. For real? Oh, you joking? Look, my gullible ass like they moving it. Ooh, hi, Nicholas. Thank you for stopping in. Yo. Yeah. Damn, I wish I could stay. Y'all want to stay for the meeting? It's not gonna be long. I hope. Y'all want to stay? Hold on. I'm gonna have to mute you, but y'all keep talking. Hold on. So annoying. Messing up my day. Yo, Donovan. Nicholas, where are you from? What? Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to mute y'all in a sec. You know how there's always that one go-getter. Like, this is holiday weekend. Everybody else is out. Why would you want to have a meeting about foolishness on Monday? Like, it could definitely wait. What? It could definitely wait. Right? So annoying. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be muting you. Hold on. Me too. I want some Thanksgiving food right now. Hold on, y'all. When the meeting could have been an email. Hallelujah. But it's over now. When the meeting could have been an email. I don't know if you guys noticed, I changed my hoodie because when we have meetings, we have to be on camera. And your shirt, they don't like for you to have any speaking. Wait, what's going on? What? Nah, kissing her means Donnie. I don't even know what y'all was in here talking about. I was trying to look. Little Donnie, she's on YouTube, not seeking attention. She really out here getting money. It's called content creating. And yeah, what's up? We appreciate it. Wait, what? Never. BFF, you don't. What? Wait, what? She's on live entertaining me. Never hear the lasagna. You taking money and how? You taking money. What? And you're not even, and you don't even have a channel. I'm reading the comments. Y'all was going in, huh? Oh, that's why he said, watch this little. Yo, y'all stop. Where's Donnie? Hell, he ain't there. Y'all behave. Uh, uh. OMG. OMG. Leave him alone. Okay, guys. Hello. Hello. Hi. I'm back. Hi, Lily. OMG. Lily, you see what's going on here? They're here wilding. What happened? I had a meeting, and that could have been an email. Like, literally could have been an email. Like, literally. Child. Nah, we having fun. You can go back to the car. I'm wrecking the fun. I'm like, everyone be happy. Yo, God, guys are hilarious. Talking about the geishers and it can explode. It can explode? What? Good for you. I can do more though. OMG. OMG. What is going on? Y'all behave. Let's be nice, guys. Everyone behave yourself. You go in that corner. You go in that corner. But for real, BFF was getting ready to go to work. So he always kisses me before he leaves. So that's why he kissed me. I'm like, I'm in a meeting, but he didn't care. But good thing I wasn't in a meeting with, I was just in a meeting with, like, you know. What? Talking about they make 100,000 and now they don't got a picture on the effing profile. Babe, you know they're good. I like the trolls, especially the little knickers that'll be coming in talking about they make 100K. Everybody be nice, okay? Donovan. What is Lord have mercy? I'm not getting into this with y'all because my husband is amazing. Okay. Nicholas says, I actually do make over. What do you do, Nicholas? I feel like I entered into the barbershop on my own chat. Hello, I said, Nicholas, what you do? Oh, you going? I would love to go to Tokyo. Nicholas is low key trolling everybody. Ah. Hey, behave. Donovan, I'm not putting that one up. Don't call my man that, okay? A water plant consultant, part business owner, but mainly for IRS purposes. Water plant. Okay. It is, I think. Oh, Seneca, you entered the chat too. What's up? How you doing, bro? Nah, I ain't kicking him out. I'm not kicking Donovan out. I think Donovan. I just took his post down because I don't want that type of language in the chat. Like that's all. I don't want that kind of that language. He put the p word, and I was like, nah, we're not gonna go there because I don't want it to turn into like bad language and stuff because that's not good for the live. But Donovan's still here. I was telling Donovan that he got my nephew and my brother-in-law's name. Cash said, yeah, but the modern Tokyo has things that NYC have. The Japanese Times Square thing. The Japanese Times Square thing. Have you been to New York, Cash? And I know you have. I don't. Well, I can't assume. Have you been to Japan? BFF. Yeah, Cass, you told us you went to Yellowstone, but have you been to New York to Times Square? You've got to experience it in person because it's pretty brilliant. I just came to New York a few months ago for a movie show. And where are you from, Nicholas? I don't know. You might have said it, but I had my that meeting. See, now you're going to fall. Don't send no hearts to me, bro. You see my beautiful wife, and you go greased up and ready to play with yourself. Over. I don't do that. Bad team. I can't read that out loud. Guys, keep the language. OMG. I'm going to ban both of you. Can you behave? Lily is having fun. And I'm over here like trying to be referee. Like, guys, can we please behave? Right? Cash said, I can't afford to go to New York, but I don't want to go to New York right now. It's see, that's what I'm saying, Cash. You've got to travel. If you actually went to New York, you would see it's not that dangerous. Like you have a good time. You just have to pay attention like you do anywhere else. Nicholas said, "Who is Lily? We'll get on her too. Leave Lily alone. She just came to watch. Leave her alone." VFF said, "Oh my God, I'm spitting game to your girl and you bothering me. What? Nobody's safe. Y'all is a mess. I'm a watcher." Cass Reading says, "No, I'm saying the volcano that fused the geysers, mud pots, and hot springs always has a chance of exploding." Okay, but Cash, like, don't count New York out. You gotta experience New York City at least once in your life. You gotta go and just see. Take the trains. The only thing I suggest is you pay attention. Oh, Donovan, you come to my workout class when I do it at 7. So why are you living there? Spark said, "Cash, how old are you?" I'll pass. Denver is good enough. Aw. Well, I can't tell, man. I haven't been to Denver, so I can't tell you what Denver's. I know that it ain't New York. New York is different. It stay open all the time. Like the other night when I went to the concert, when we was leaving, things were still open. I'm like, yo, New York do not close. New York do not close. What do they want now? Hold on, I have another meeting. Oh no, I think this was set up before. Hans said, "There's something behind you." Yeah, I know. Hey, Brianna, I remember you too. Yeah, if that volcano ever goes off, child, I wouldn't want to be there either. I'm leaving. I said the same thing. Like when I was in St. Lucia, and they were like, their volcano that's on their island is an active volcano. I was like, well, what happens if it erupts? Like that whole, like, what's gonna happen? It's an active volcano. I'm not far from New York. I might take a ride out there. New York is fire. Like you live in Philly, you said, right, Donovan? New York is what, like 2 hours, depending on what part of New York you go to. Exactly, babe. But I think you know what it is. If you never been somewhere, like you know how some people be like, "Oh, I'll never go to Jamaica because they be robbing tourists." If you hear that and you pay attention to what other people say, then you'll never go anywhere. Jamaica, me and my husband, and we have gone several times, and we've gone to the hood, and we were fine. Like we just wanted to. Well, he really wanted to experience going to the hood in Jamaica. Donnie, you sound like a lost Albany. He said you sound like a lost Albany YN. I've been to 13 states in total. And you're gonna move to Florida. Okay. Oh, you got a property in Trenton? That's what he said, baby. He said he from Philly. Where at in Trenton? He did. You ain't see he did. But I ain't read it out loud. Because he asked a crazy question. And we ain't doing that. I'll let y'all guys, I know how young men do. I'll let y'all go back and forth, rock out. But I'm not gonna I ain't reading certain things. I'm skipping some of y'all comments. Yeah, Philly was nice. I like Philly. Maybe he's a what? What's that mean, Derek? Derek, you said your name was something else. I can't remember. What you said? I cannot believe it's 3:30 already. Like whenever I am home working from home, the day go by super fast. When I'm in the office, oh, Richard, right? And Derek is your middle name. Yeah, it's 1:33. Where you at? Lucky you. I wish it was still 1 o'clock. I think I started this live at like 1 o'clock, didn't I? I can't drop address in this. But Philly housing market is saturated right now. Well, not at the address, but I meant like the area of Trenton. Not you don't have to put the address, but you can say like North Trenton, South Trenton, East Trenton, West Trenton, something like that. Because you said you had a house in Trenton. You don't have to give me the address. I live in New Jersey. I'm from New York. I'm from Queens. And hubby is from the Bronx, but we live in Jersey. I can't stop eating pork. Pork is delicious. I know some people be like, "Oh my god." Oh, Lily said not half Rican. Oh Lord. Oh, South Train. Okay. I love Pope. Oh, okay, Sparky from Philly. Chili from Philly. I like Philly. We went to this. It was like a cheesecake place, and they sell like these drinks in there. Like they make like these fruity drinks or whatever kind of drinks. We went there like this past summer because we was on our way back from visiting our cousin. It was I can't remember the name of it, but the steaks were good and the drinks were good. I don't know if y'all know that place. Nah, we like more Central Jersey. I was born in Cheyenne. Is that how you say it? Cheyenne, Wyoming. I may live in Cheyenne. I may not. Oh Lord, y'all gonna behave yourselves. We ain't talking about emailing no locations and none of that because it's really not that serious. I know, right? Like, chill. It's not even that serious. All right, I'm gonna cut it off, guys. I'm gonna stop the live because y'all, if y'all can't, first of all right, we on the internet. It is never that serious for anybody to be dropping locations and meeting over what, nothing, right? We just kidding. Ha ha ha. Cass said soon I will go from cold to hot weather. Lucky you. But you know what? I would love to move to somewhere warm, but I don't know if I want to move to Florida. I don't know. I like I like Texas. When I went to visit Texas, I liked it there. y'all chill out. Donovan, chill. Oh Lord. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody's gonna chill, and that's that. I put that on my members, but I told this story about BFF and how he is. That's why I'm like, all right, we all gonna chill. Okay. Ron, I don't know how to spell his last. I don't know how to spell his last. Are you a princess? I should highlight. Oh Lord. Wilt said, "Can I borrow $5?" I ain't got no money. Yeah, it's just a little man to man scuffle in the comment, which is cool. I don't mind that because it's funny, but I don't like people talking about dropping locations and all of this because nah, it's not that serious. And yeah, how long you been married for? We got married in 2019. Can you believe that? So it's 6 years. It's gonna be 7 years next in January. And when we got married, we went to we got married. We did a location wedding. We did a destination wedding. I was saying location wedding. We did a destination wedding. Yes, we got married right before the we ain't know at the time, but right before the pandemic. When we got married, we didn't know. Who knew that the world would be so different the following year? I remember that day. We went to work, and then they were like, they're shutting it down. Because to be honest with you, I hadn't heard anything about the pandemic. Like, I don't watch the regular news like that. I don't watch it like that. So I was, we had this meeting at work, and everybody was up in arms. Like, there's this virus that's going around. When are they going to do something about it in the state? Da, 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 da. And I was like, what virus? I had no idea. Oh, Lord. And then shortly after that, like a few days later, they shut us down and they sent us home. But then they activated a special team, and I was on that special team. So I was still working during the pandemic. I was outside in the streets wearing my mask and all of that. I still work. And I'm glad I did that because it kept me active. It kept me outside because I would have been home every day, all the time. Cash, you cool, bro. You remind me of me. Yeah, 2020 was nuts. And who would have thought that that was going to happen? But yeah, me and BFF, when we got married, it was 2019. And we got married in Jamaica on the beach at a beautiful. Wait, what? Franklin says stretch tires. What? What's this message? Oh, Lord. You look tired. I look tired. Anyway, can I finish my wedding story? I like reminiscing. So we got married at um, the Iberostar Beach. No, not beach. The Iberostar Suites. When I say beautiful resort, I mean top tier gorgeous. But when we got married, and then we did our honeymoon at the Grand, the Iberostar Grand. That was wonderful. And it was an amazing experience. So anybody that feels like that's gonna like get married, if you can, a destination wedding, it was really beautiful. Like Everybody was so happy. Our family was so happy. Everybody was just happy that whole week. It was real nice. Um, so I suggest that. And we had 60 people at our wedding. Dope wedding. Can I show y'all my? I don't know if my iPad died yet. It might have died. Oh, it didn't. I'll show you my. This is our picture from our wedding. That's like the group picture. I couldn't fit everyone because there was still somebody over here on the side. It was really nice. What, Dominican Republic or Dominica, the island? Yeah, it was real. It was real nice. Thank you. It was really nice. So I would like. I've been putting this bug in somebody's ear. I would like to do like a what do they call it when you get remarried? When we hit year 10, and I want to do that in Jamaica. I've never been to Dominica, the island. I haven't been to DR either. I haven't been to either. We've been to the Bahamas, St. Lucia, Jamaica a million times. I love Jamaica. Jamaica's my favorite place on earth. I've been to London, and I think that's it as far as like international places. I would like to go to Aruba. I would like to go to not Barbados. I would like to go to Greece, Spain. I don't know. Maybe if it's like a European tour, we'll stop in Spain or something. Paris. I want to go there. I want to spend like 5 good days in Paris and go to the Louvre and do all the fancy things. Um, where else would I like to go? Oh, Japan. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Tokyo. I want to go to China. I want to go to Australia, Hawaii, Bali, and then my top tier, like top place I want to go is to Ghana in Africa. What about you guys? Where do you want to travel, or where have you traveled? All right, Lily. No, I'm good. I'm good, Lily. Thank you for being here. Nobody's even listening. Y'all talking about Chat GBT. I'm asking you where you want to travel to. Goddamn, you got you got to go. It's less tourism and the boat tour is great. Oh, for real? For real, Dominic. Oh, because there's less tourism, and it's probably cheaper. Cash said, "I don't know all 50 states." Mr. American Finance, travel to you. Welcome to the live. You came out of nowhere with that. I like your profile picture. That's cute. You got the Benjamin with sunglasses on because he cold chilling with that cash. He got cold hard cash. Say what now? Nah, he's not saying kill. That's a New York slang. When you say smoke somebody, it means like you roasted them. I don't know how. Like you was that's what it means. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I like that name, Kevin. I always like that name. It reminds me of Home Alone. Kevin. Kevin. How are you, Kevin? Ooh, Costa Rica. That's another one. Yep, Costa Rica, Brazil. Um, I'm trying to think where else. So many places, so many. But Ghana is like I really want to go. Mr. Finance. So there's a long and short answer. You want to know where I live now or where I was born? Which one you want? Yeah, Wells big as hell too. It's cheaper once you get there though. The plane ride is really expensive. Let's look it up. Let's look up Dominica. Let me look it up. What? Why is it saying image no longer? What? Anyway. Ooh. Damn. The freaking flight is 480 to start. It's a 7-hour flight. Oh God. Hui. But the island looks gorgeous. Damn, this shit is 7 hours away. Oh, it's over there, but it's further. It must be further than St. Lucia. Because St. Lucia was like a 5-hour flight. But it was so, once we got there, it was just so gorgeous. Okay, Dominica. It says seven. Wait, that must be a layover. It has to be a layover because how is it 7 hours away if it's in the Caribbean? It can't be. You ain't got no straight flight. Why is it so expensive to fly to Dominica? Oh wow. Okay, so wait, what? I'm not talking about the Dominican Republic, you son of a gun. They said the best time in Dominica is from December to April. And you avoid the hurricane season. They said don't go there during hurricane season because they can't help you. You got me looking up this thing now. Cheap flights from Newark to Dominica. It's not 7 hours. Wait, hold on. It can't be 7 hours. It gotta be like 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours and 30 minutes. That was a layover flight. It must have been, but it's still 500 from New York. $500 flight. Hey, Jeffrey came back. What y'all talking about? Y'all are a mess. Japan. That's it. I'm not traveling unless I'm married. So Spark, you dating? You dating Spark? How old are you if you don't mind? Or you can give me an age range. Yeah, that was a layover. I would like to know both. So I was born in London, and I currently live in New Jersey. Yeah, it's 4 hours and 30 minutes to get from Newark International Airport to Douglas Charles Airport in Dominica. So that's about the same time as going to St. Lucia. So they all must be around the same area. And St. Lucia, oh my God. I really like St. Lucia. We had so much fun. Babe, where we went when no, that was Bahamas with the guy Bible. What was it? Book. What did he BFF? What does that stand for again? When the cab driver when we was in the Bahamas, you guys can go and look. Like I have my travel vlog when we went to St. Lucia on my page, travel vlog when we went to the Bahamas. So if you want to look, and all of my travel vlogs when we went to Jamaica, it's all on my page. So if you want to watch like some of my longer form content, excuse me, you can go onto my page, onto my video section of my channel and watch the vlogs. Like go to my travel vlog section and you can watch all the travel vlogs. Because we've been to St. Lucia and I vlogged when we were there. That's where we stayed. It was in Rodney Bay. And that was so beautiful. And then we took a catamaran all the way to the huh? No, we was in the Bahamas with that taxi driver, and he was like, was that St. Lucia? Or maybe it was St. Lucia. But what did he say? No, it was because we was going to the fish fry, and that was in Bahamas. That was in Bahamas because we was going to that fish fry. Read your Bible. What did he say? Book of something. I can't remember. Yes, Mr. Finance, I'm married. He's probably at work. He's at work too. Oh, basic instructions before you leave Earth. Yeah, I can never remember that. Basic instructions before. Yeah, we had a terrible time in that cab. Like, we got in this cab with this man. Because remember, we got in the cab from Atlantis. We had walked over to Atlantis to get cash. And then, because our hotel, we stayed at the Rio in the Bahamas, like Paradise Island or something like that, it was called. And they had no ATM in that hotel. So we had to walk to the Atlantis to get cash. And the Atlantis was maybe like a 15-minute walk. So we walked over there to get cash. And then we took a cab from the Atlantis to go to the fish fry place. And we got in a cab with this man who wanted to preach that day. And he started preaching to us and screaming about church and how we need to go there and talking about God, and then he kept calling the Bible basic instructions before you leave Earth. And he was mad hype. Like he was very, very hyped. Oh Lord. She's married to a man named BFF. Yeah, I am. But it doesn't stand for best friends forever. It stands for Black effing fathers. Actually, look, he has merch too. See the cup? This is my tumbler. If you want to keep your drinks nice and cold, you need one of these. Awesome tumbler. He got hats. He got merch. See, Black effing fathers. What? You don't respect old people, Donovan? That's not very good. But what's gonna happen when you get older? You know you only get older every day, right? You know that, right? Like honestly, we're all getting that's it. We're all getting older. That's it. Like nobody's getting younger. So what are you gonna do? Like if you don't respect old people, one day you too will be old. If you make it there. That's the thing I be saying. I be saying to younger people, like when they be like, "You old," and I'm like, "Thank you." That means I'm smart. I'm smart enough to have made it to my age, or blessed enough, either one. So thank you, because not everybody makes it to old age, and the only thing that's gonna happen is we all are just gonna get older if you are lucky enough to stay alive. Because the only other option is either you get old or you get dead. Either one. So, like, when people age shame and stuff, I'm like, that doesn't really make sense because it's really a badge of honor to be older because that means that you made it to the age. Because ain't nobody exempt from aging, child. There's a few things that we can't help. You can't help aging, and you can't help dying. It's gonna happen. Everybody gonna dead, and everybody and everybody gonna get older unless you don't make it to old age. So it's actually a badge of honor, and I think that's the problem with American culture in general. In other cultures, they respect their elders, like they pause for their elders when they see, "Hey, Tiff, thank you, Tiff." When they see their elders, they pause for them. They look for them. They look to take care of them. In this country, we kind of discard people as they get older, and that's we're discarding our wisdom. We're discarding our heritage when we do that. How you doing, Tiff? Yeah, Donovan. Let me tell you something, Donovan. Y'all, I know y'all going back and forth and all of this, but you BFF is a cool dude. Like he is definitely a cool individual. He's somebody you will want to get to know. He's actually will be a great mentor to you. Like he's made it out. You know what I mean? He came from the environment where he shouldn't have made it out, and he did. You know what I mean? So that's the type of person you want to latch yourself to. You want to latch yourself onto people that made it out and is doing great things for themselves. Um, because it's hard out here. Like it's hard out here. And when you're young, like early 20s, late 20s, teenager, you have this perception of where you want to go in life, what you want to do. But life happens, things happen, circumstances happen, and you don't make it there because of bad decisions you make, because of your own stubbornness, not listening to people that have been down that road already. When if you took the time to align yourself with people that have been down that road and made it out of environments you might be in, you'd be better off. So it's good. That's why I speak up a lot about like women my age acting their age and not trying to be in competition with women that are 20, 25, 30. Not trying to be in competition with them, but be more of a mentor to them and help them to level up to the level that you at instead of pulling them down or trying to be like them or be in competition trying to take them in. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Like we don't have to. According to y'all talking about GPS. I mean, Lord Jesus, Chat GBT. I don't know about Chat GPT. I be worried. You know what I worry about it is all of the data we are giving to this database. Because now, like you said, Derek, you can actually have an entire conversation with Chat GBT, like you said, and you can tell it what to do. You could tell it what you're thinking. You could do all this stuff, but somewhere all of this information is being stored. And what I think that they're doing or being able to do is to learn how to make computers or robots understand human behavior. And the more information we provide to ChatGPT, the more intelligent it's going to become. Then what's going to happen? I don't know. Like, who knows what ChatGPT and robots and all of that is going to look like in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30, 100 years from now, based on the information that we're giving to it now. You know, it's just something I think about. I just think about that a lot. And I think, what is society going to look like, and how are people going to, well, I guess everything evolves, right? Everything evolves over time, just like it has throughout since the beginning of time. It is, Cash. You have Chat GBT, or you just? Because I haven't been reading all your comments. I named my Chat GBT Robin. I know the trolls gonna attack me. You did. I don't have my name. I don't really. I have Chat GBT, but I don't really use it. All right, babe, you got, because I'm about to end the live. I know I said that like a time before, but I'm really am gonna end um because I'm be back on live at 7 o'clock. I have my live workout at 7 o'clock. So guys, if you want to work out with me and everything, all right, Cass, that's right. Don't say that word, Donovan. That's not good for the. You have to be careful with what you say in the chat, okay? Um, Derek said, "Hey Tiff, if you still here, I watched the video of Candy Crush. Oh, did you sub to Tiff? That's what's up. And make sure you also sub to BFF, my hubby. He got a channel too. Let's all win. Why not? All right, loves. So you'll see me again. I'll be back at 7 o'clock. And yeah, we'll be able to work out, sweat a little bit. So it's 7 o'clock my time, it's 6 o'clock Central, and it's 4 o'clock Pacific Mountain Time. All right, guys. So hopefully I see you then.